everyone, and welcome back. I am very sorry if that played for more than one loop through. I was too busy trying to do something else, so let's do a whole actual proper intro. Good morning, everyone. Not morning, it's not morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Sandbox stream with me, your host, PandaPops, and the lovely voice in my head that is...
Hello, I'm Beepie, everyone.
There we go. Nice tan. I don't have a tan. I am very... You can't tell. I'm actually really glad for you guys can't tell because of like the green screen stuff. But you can tell more over here. If we look here, but technically my whole body is very red. If you go and look at the picture on my Twitter, you will see how red I am in real life, and luckily the green screen somewhat hides some of that. And if we just go to here, you can see pretty much how pale I am, and it's all my fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's not the sun's fault. It's my fault. There was no sun cream put on me whatsoever. It hurts a lot. I'm wearing something very nice and soft on my skin, and I do have, if it gets really sore, I do have a wet flannel to just like place on my body, because that helps. But it is sore. I did think, in fact, if enough people, I'm technically, oh wait, I'm still huge. Small. Aloe vera. I've got aloe vera. I also have aloe vera sun cream, but I didn't put it on. And there's a reason. It was grey and miserable when we decided to go out, and I didn't check the weather for the rest of the day, and it got to no clouds whatsoever, 28, 29 degrees, with the sun shining directly onto my skin. Like an idiot, like an amateur, like Ice Pilot says. I would also...
Changeable weather.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
I would also like to state that I'm burnt, my partner's burnt, and our son is somewhat... He's more okay. He's somewhat got a bit sun-kissed. But luckily... And we did, as soon as I started feeling I was getting hot, I went into the shadiest part of the beach I could, and that didn't help. But my daughter, on the other hand, is absolutely beautifully tanned. Her and my mum they just don't burn. I've never seen my mum have a burn in her whole entire life. She just goes a lovely, lovely colour. But I could never achieve in my whole entire life.
I burn as well.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it really
I'm so
is.
jealous of my sons. They've got an Indian dad. So they've got really light skin, actually, which surprised me. But when the sun is out, they get so nice and brown.
That's
and I
nice.
just burn.
Yeah.
I am very pale and I get very red.
Me too. But it's like my mum's got sort of like olive skin tone to her. So she goes a very nice brown when she does get tanned, but
yeah, people with that nice brown undertone to their skin, even if they're quite pale, they get such nice sunburn, or not sunburn.
So they get a nice sunburn.
That's the incorrect term. Suntan. I meant.
They get a real nice burn, but I will let you guys decide. I can either finish off making what I'm creating here. Which is just something that I've got to make out, or we can create a VoxEdit character that is burnt PandaPops. We can create a sunbathing burnt PandaPops. Oh, you know what I could do?
What that is.
Yeah, we're right. What this is this something to go? No, this isn't anything to do with the basement. This is huge, by the way. But I got mostly burnt when I was looking in rock pools. So what could essentially make is I could essentially make a little rock pool with a little PandaPops in there, looking for some little creatures in a rock pool, and then PandaPops turns sunburnt or just gets sunburnt. What do we think? Do we think that might be a nice idea?
That sounds cute, though.
Yeah. Also, not often do I like showing off some of my clothes, but like, look how cool the skirt is. It's got the Tasmanian devil on it. Now the skirt has green, blue, so it might be a little invisible, but it's got
cute.
It's got the Tasmanian devil on it.
Oh, I love it. Really cute.
Rock pool. How do you mean? You don't know what a rock pool is? So, I need to show you what.
How do you even explain what a rock pool is?
This is
a tiny little pool of water in the middle of rocks.
I want to get like. I'm gonna put British. I'm gonna put Norfolk. Yeah. So basically, it's just little pools of water. These are boxes. Well, these are not just boxes. They will change. Suntanning holding one of those reflective things into her face. No, I'm not doing that. I would never do that. I don't, because I know that I burn, I don't tan. Even you could lather me in sun cream and have me laid out sunbathing and I will still not tan. I won't burn because I've got sun cream on me, but I will not change. I might go a slightly different shade of white. Like, slightly. But this is like rock pools. There's just little rocky areas that get pools of water in them.
Yep.
Like, I don't know how else to explain that. Let's do that. Let's ignore this. Create new asset. We'll go to Monday because then we can probably do a few different animations with that.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. Burnt panda rock pool. And create child node, control node, and then from the control node,
white.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yep.
I don't think burn PandaPops is a good idea. It's a constant reminder of the mistakes of not wearing sunscreen. It is.
Maybe that's a good thing to have a constant reminder of not wearing sunscreen.
I agree. It's like, oh, we don't want to end up like burnt PandaPops. Let's put our sun cream on. Also, I love how people call it sunscreen. Sun cream. It's cream.
Yeah, you call it cream as well? Yeah. Okay.
Well, we call it sun cream or sun lotion.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, one or the other. I usually go for sun cream. Let's put the sun cream on. Sunblock makes more sense as well. And okay, I kind of get sunscreen because
screen is also does make sense.
Yeah, but sunscreen slocks UV. No, Huddle. Sorry, Huddle. I've got to take your first answer. It slocks UV. That's what you're saying. It slocks. I'm taking it once again. The British are wrong. No, sun cream, sun lotion. Wait, no, because V isn't British, and she agrees.
I do agree because if you translate sun cream directly from Danish, it's also cream and not screen or block or something else.
Yay! You have windscreens.
Once again, I disagree candidly, Kristen. Europeans are not wrong. Americans are wrong.
What's a windscreen? We don't have a windscreen. What's a windscreen?
Is that on your car or something?
No, they're window wipers.
No, not that, but yeah, like isn't that at the front of your car, the window? Is that what you call a windscreen? Windshield.
I'm not Googling what we call it. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
I am right.
Yeah, no, you are. Yeah. We do call it that. I definitely know language. So we're gonna create a rock right here. So this is gonna be we're gonna go with quite square shaped rocks. because we're going to have to put a few of them in here. So I'm going to go with a fairly square look. I've created a John Wick character. Can I use this character? No! John Wick is most likely a copyrighted character. Now, you could make Keanu Reeves, because as far as I'm aware, Keanu Reeves hasn't trademarked his look. So you could technically create Keanu because he is a human. But then he also might be like, hey, no, I don't want you to create me. And that might be an issue. But John Wick is, you know, is an actual character. That would be like creating Homer Simpson. You can't create Homer Simpson.
I'm going to have to bear it back for a second.
I will let you. Because I am just that kind. I mean, yes, technically you could do that. Name them like one Jick, but you would also need to somewhat do more of a caricature of that character rather than the exact character. Right, let's put a little bit of green on here because it's a bit mossy and algae-ness. A little bit of algae. We all love a bit of algae on our rocks. Also why I've gone for the slightly greener shade of rock. And I'm gonna set to floor. And we're gonna have rock 1. Now, we're gonna make a couple of these rock ones. We're gonna duplicate rock 1B. And another one, rock 1C, and probably a fourth, sorry, rock 1D. So let's just move these out. And we're going to want some bigger one. We also say algae with a soft G. Algae. Yeah, algae. I jump in. It's algae. I know it's an algae. It's not algae. So funny how we speak the same like, no, Hoddle, we do say algae. We do call it algae. And fish with a let's double the size, have a little look at that bad boy. And then we're going to do rock pool, rock 2. And grab ourselves a good old rock 2. Much, much bigger. Nice. Maybe potentially, let's just see the height of that. Oh, the height's not too bad. The height is only 14. Remember, waist height is about 32. So 14 is a good height for a rock pool. Rock. And these are little ones. Probably pop you right there and have a big one. And we're going to copy this, call this rock 3. And then with rock 3, we're just going to change the shape just a little bit. So August 1st, I can tell you it won't be August 1st, but it will be sometime in August. But no official date has been given. There have been dates that have been mentioned by certain people. However, these are not set in stone because they can change depending on if something actually happens to go wrong. And we need to work on making sure everything works correctly. So do not take any dates right now as exact dates because they may not be exact dates. They are rough dates that may happen then or may happen at a different point in time. Ice Pilot, you need to stop with saying the doors are that now. It's dead. It's dead. No. We're saying you're going to confuse people actually making them think doors are that size. Doors are always 64 by... the templated single doors are always 64 voxels by 96. Always, always, always. Don't actually need... Slightly smaller. Is it double mug day, Panda? No, it's just the escape room artist. No, it's just one mug today. There's a one mug a day. There is no double mugs happening here. What did you do creatively? English. What did I do in the creative world? Child, are you okay? Okay. Prior to getting into the creator fund, not a lot really. Generally just whatever. I tried needle felting at one point. I tried doing a little bit of graphic design as just a hobby with a graphics tablet and stuff like that. What else have I attempted to do? Oh, I used to use Blender to create, and something else as well, can't remember what it was called now, but to create my own custom content for The Sims. I used to do that, so I used to try and make my own clothing for The Sims. Is one of the things I did for a little while. But otherwise, not a lot, I'm gonna be honest. I worked in a pub. But it's been a long time since I've ever used Blender that I would not know how to use it right now. I would not be able to tell you how to use Blender or give you any tips whatsoever. And I think I used 3ds Max at one point. I can't remember. Nova, come here. I want to show her off. Come here. And this is my parents' new dog. No kisses. Look. No kisses. Stop it. What's up? Okay, you can take them off. Right, down you go. Good girl. Alright. And that's... Are they investors in Dogecoin? She's in a Malamute. She's not a she. Hey! No! Did you want to take a treat to the living room? 1 second, guys. Do you know where they are? Okay, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Girl, yes, she's a girl. Beautiful dog, she really is. So I am puppy because she's just turned 9 weeks old. She's only 9 weeks old. My parents both work sort of like shift patterns. So when my mum finishes work at 11, she'll go back home to my mum. So we are puppy sitting because we don't want to leave her alone at a really young age for like 6 hours. So we pup sit on the days that are their shifts. When we'll be able to, unfortunately, there is no exact date on minting for your own collections. Unfortunately, there's a few things that need to happen before that's possible. One is moving all our current assets over to Polygon, because right now we haven't got any of our assets there, but as some of you may have noticed, we have migrated land over to Polygon. So our next step is to get assets migrated over before we make it possible for people to mint. The other few things is that we will need to make it possible for people to get gems and catalysts. You need gems and catalysts to be able to mint. The next one is to make sure that we have a good reporting system to make sure copyrighted assets do not go up on the marketplace pretty much. And people don't accidentally waste their money on an asset where if it does happen, and I've been told this, if it does happen where an asset does somehow make it through and it is a copyrighted asset, Sandbox on their end can hide that asset. So even if it is a minted asset, because our rules are very, very straightforward, no copyrighted assets, then if it does happen to get through, we will be able to hide that our end and you just wouldn't be able to sell that asset. Now the thing is, and people wouldn't be able to use it either. So the thing is, we need to make sure at least there's a good reporting system for those copyrighted assets to make sure that doesn't really happen. We don't really want to have to do that. Do you think the market would flow with many assets when it happens? Maybe, potentially. I don't know. I try not to play guessing games. It's hard enough, you know, just being in crypto without trying to play guessing games. Maybe, maybe not. Minting a character will need gem or something else or not. Yes, gems and catalysts. May I know the maximum node count for, yes, 175, but I do state as well, and this is for all the contests. We'll talk about the VoxEdit contest. So with the node count, it is now 175 maximum node count. However, I do allow a little leeway, and that's with every contest. I will allow a little leeway. So because there's no node count in there. Like we have a voxel faces count. We have a faces count, sorry, but we don't have a node counter. So I do allow a little leeway. So it says 175. Do try and keep it under 175, but I will allow sort of like 20 to 30 because you're going to have to count your nodes, especially if you make a lot. You could probably be fairly guaranteed if you've done under 100, but when you started putting a lot of stuff together, you're probably like, yes, when's the next live? So the 31st will be the next live VoxEdit contest. Is it possible to add more than one animation for equipment? No, equipment can only have one animation. Is it possible for participants to work in pairs or only individual on? So you would only be able to... I feel like VoxEdit have a thing on contests like the VoxEdit contest. You must be over 18. Your submission must be original, made entirely by you. So you can't make an asset of a character that belongs to someone. So there's nothing to stop people working together, but you would only be able to submit it as one. And then the prize will go to that wallet that has been put there. So it would be between you two, between both of you, or however many of you, to split that accordingly. So Archie Flew, yes, but it would have to be And if so, does layers work? Layers do work, and I'll do a whole video on layers when I play around with layers a little bit more. I don't play around with layers very often, so I need to play around with layers to show it off to the best of its ability. So yes, VoxEdit contest. V, are you back, by the way? No, V's still muted. Okay. So, I will link this. This is a copy of the medium for anybody wanting a VoxEdit contest. Can we sell our creations? I mean, currently right now, no, there's no possible way for you to sell your... You could sell something you've created and you basically sell the files, then you won't ever be able to mint that because you would have actually sold the whole asset to someone else, like doing freelance work. What's wrong? What's the matter?
Hi again.
Ivy, what did Daddy do?
Sorry about that long AFK. Son is having trouble with the heat.
Oh no. Alright. My little one's not happy now. Just go play. You'll be fine. He's upset because the dog is playing with its dog toys.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, right? So, right, yeah, I know, right? We're just going over this. So, the current VoxEdit contest, Pandonian Fairies VoxEdit contest. So, welcome to the magical world of Pandonia. PandaPops. Oh my gosh, that's me!
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Famous.
I know. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, there's more. Is a VoxEdit community manager. That's right, guys. I am your VoxEdit community manager. I help run and do all of the VoxEdit contests and stuff for you guys. At the Sandbox, as well as a talented. Oh my gosh, they're just big. By the way, I want to specify somebody else writes these articles because I don't want people thinking I write this. I don't want people thinking I wrote this. Somebody else writes this. She streams regularly on Twitch where she shows her career, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes. This week's contest will be about the inhabitants of Pandonia. Fairies. Yes, we do have fairies on Pandonia. We have a couple of other creatures as well, but fairies. Create a fairy or fairy-themed asset for the world of Pandonia. So it isn't limited to just NPCs. What's that? Look that way. Not at the camera. There we go. So, important. By submitting your entry, you agree that if you are part of the top 3 winners, your creations will be used in the Pandonia game experience. Yes, it is a week contest. What's his name? Panda. Yes, his name is Panda. Hi, Panda. So, rewards. First place, 2,000 sand plus 1 woodland fairy NFT. This is a woodland fairy NFT. Okay, this is a special NFT I was only giving away during Alpha Season 2, plus other special events, which this is. Second place will get sand plus a scruffy NFT. And then third place will get 800 sand. And I was umming over the weapon crate, but I decided to go with the multi
That's
bookcase.
an awesome prize.
Multi bookcase. And then 4th to 10th will get 100 sand. Yes, he is the junior community manager.
Aw, that's awesome.
You want to wave to everyone? Okay. You can't see them. I know you can't see them, mate.
Oh.
So submissions open today. You have until the 31st of July to enter. Review begins on the 1st of August until the 17th, and result announcement on the August the 13th, which is why originally I could have swore originally this said that the result was announced on the 7th. So that's why this says August 6th. because that's when I thought the results were going to be announced. So just ignore that this says August 6th.
What does it say August 6th?
On here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I thought that's because I made this. I made this poster.
Yeah, okay.
I made the poster. So the same sort of rules. Don't go over 175 nodes. Max 5,000 faces. Maximum size of the asset, floor print. Blah blah blah. So yeah, there's all of that. It's not limited to just NPCs. It's anything that screams fairy. Anything for the fairies of Pandonia, and this is a fairy within Pandonia, so you can get a little idea of what a fairy in Pandonia looks like. I would like to go over a few of the stipulations as well on the contest and what it actually requires. Right, you need to go to Daddy. Go find him. Thank you. Right, so as it stated, you by submitting your entry, you agree that it will be the top 3 winners will be used in my game. So this means that afterwards, you will be contacted by me via your email. We ask for everybody's email. You will need to send me the winning asset files, which I will go over with you to make sure that they work all correctly for the animations and everything. They will be uploaded via my account, so they can be in my inventory. The description will feature the person's name, how they want it featured, whether it's their social media name, their Sandbox username. It will be in the description. It will say created by this person. Also, when they get minted, each of the top 3 will get each of the 3 NFTs airdropped to them as well. So not only do you get your SAM prizes and these NFTs, once those assets do get minted, the top 3 assets go to the top 3 winners. So all 3 winners will get all 3 of those assets as well. So there we go. I just wanted to make that known to everyone. I thought this was the fairest way to do a contest like this, because you will effectively be giving me those assets, which will be uploaded via my account. I wanted to do a description to obviously say this was created by this person. Only loses royalties. So technically, yes, you won't get the royalties of them, but also I don't intend on really minting a vast amount to sell. I want them for the game I'm creating, and you get prizes in sand, NFTs, and you get the NFTs as well. Did we 100% go to Polygon now? Just right now for land, which is why so far we haven't moved assets over to Polygon. That will be the next stage. That should be in the Medium article. Well, it does state this, and I believe it should state it. Where's the form? Where's the form? Here we go. It should state it. Is the form closed? Please don't tell me the form's closed. This is where I didn't realize that the form is not open and people can't upload to it. This is actually really good that we've done this. But it does state that you agree that it's being used in my game experience, and it should state it because I wrote the form. Should state it in the form. Form responses. It is accepting responses. I need to test this.
While you do that, maybe we should drop a giveaway.
Yes, please, please do. Right, it's not accepting responsibilities, responses, so I need to sort that out. But yes, right here it says, I accept if my asset wins. In top 3, I will be giving the VoxEdit files to PandaPops to be used within the game Pandonia, and once the assets are minted, all 3 winners will receive all 3 assets on top of the contest prizes. So it does state it in the form. In this form for submissions, but I don't understand why why it's clicked on except oh wait. There we go. No, it's fine. It was restricted only to be for Sandbox.game emails. Which means now it works. There we go. People can submit now if you've got assets. Wait, one asset. Yeah, no, same rules as always. You are allowed to submit more than one asset. So you can submit multiple assets. They do obviously all need to be within the theme, meet all the guidelines. But yes, you can submit more than one asset.
Panda, I'm going to drop the giveaway form with your permission for a weapon crate.
I permissionize it.
Great. So we're going to do a giveaway now, guys, for a weapon crate NFT. If you want that one, please enter the giveaway.
But only if you want it, guys.
Yeah. Otherwise, please don't.
Yeah. Right.
Get out.
Yeah. just leave.
Who asked you anyway?
Oh my gosh, we're so aggressive today. It's like, who are you? Why are you here? How dare you not want free stuff?
It's offensive.
Oh, no,
actually.
Right? Oh, I can't believe it. All this time and effort I put into things. People don't want them.
Not cool.
Not cool, guys. Not cool.
Kristen doesn't want it because she already has it.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Also, yeah. Don't enter it as well if you already have the weapon crate because you can only win it once.
Good point.
Unless it's a super special contest like during Alpha Season 3, where I may say, hey, during this, even if you've won a weapon crate, you can have another one just for this one time. Potentially, maybe that could happen.
Totally, Hill. You better win your first one soon so you can get another one during Alpha then.
Potentially, maybe. Yeah, really, Drakusha? Yeah, really. I feel like that's something I might do for people. Because I'm a friendly human. I think. Friendly.
Passive aggressive, friendly. Same thing.
I can be quite passive aggressive. I feel super called out right now.
I think we both do that sometimes. It's all in good spirit.
Yeah, and no. And sarcastic.
Oh, okay, it's not. Yeah, sarcastic.
Friendly but a little scary. Yeah, I'll take that. I absolutely love that description of me. Thank you.
Funny thing about sarcasm is I find it hilarious, but a lot of people don't get it. And then you just end up sounding like a dick.
But you just gotta sarcasm the right way.
Yeah, some people just don't get it.
So you can
too literal sometimes.
You can always sarcasm with a British person.
Right. Okay.
You will always be welcome amongst the British within sarcasm land.
That's great. Maybe I should go.
Yes, do it. We're really cool over here. We are nearly at the purple Wizzy hats, only 4 green ones left. I know, right? Oh yeah, technically, I feel like you guys have, I think Denmark's better than the UK in terms of, you know, rights and stuff. You get more time off maternity leave, right?
We get quite a bit of time, yes.
Yeah.
I can get upwards of around a year, depending on how I divide it.
Yeah, we get.
I can extend it a little if I take less of the sort of support, and if I do that, I'll get an entire year. If I don't give my husband any of the shared leave.
Yeah, we've got a thing here now as well where they've started introducing it where some mums obviously earn more at their job than fathers. Yeah. So you're actually able to split your statutory maternity leave with your partner. So yeah, but statutory here is you get 6 to 7 months paid at 80%, depending on your job. Some jobs will pay up to 80%. Mostly it's 60 to 80% of your pay, with the first couple of months being 80% definite, and then it goes down. But you can take a whole year off, but some months will be unpaid. But you can take a whole year off without losing your job.
Okay, that's nice at least. Canada's 12 to 18 months, Hodel says.
That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a long time.
How much is paid, Hodel? Well, what's the pay on that? What's the pay on that? Why will the summer season take place in the fall? You mean autumn? No one says it's a summer season.
I don't think it said that, did it?
No, it's never said it's summer season. But also, August is still summer. Autumn starts... Yeah, autumn starts... September. Yeah, mid-September. And technically, it was... Alex says summer. Okay, in all fairness, it was technically, as we all know, that we were meant to start in July, but there was never any definite given date. So, yes, it was meant to start late July. It's been pushed. But it's never been classed as summer season. Gonna add some water. I don't know if this size is the right size, but let's just add some water. Okay, that's almost the right size. I can make it just a little bit bigger. It's the same amount paid overall, I believe, so you get less per month if you take 18. They implemented it after... Oh, okay. Well, that sounds cool. Here is 1.5 year paid and up to 3 years unpaid. Vox Maker Mark, where the frig are you? Are you in, like... I don't know what country that would be. Switzerland?
I'm going to drop this form once more, and then I'm going to close it in about 2 minutes.
Good night in time in Thailand, 145. Good night to you, person in Thailand, holy soul. Alright, let's make this a little bit bigger.
Have you been talking about Alpha 3 and the passes and claims?
Oh, I have not
talked.
No, we talked about the VoxEdit contest. So, we have been told, and I'm just going to double check and get this up so I can say this fully correctly. No, go to Daddy. She had a spider on her. Okay, get a tissue and squash it. I just had a whole fine moment there. Right, so with the passes with Alpha Season 3, so the deadline for a snapshot won't be implemented anymore, and this is to do with the contests. So last time, if you won during a social media contest, you had to claim the pass to be able to get the rewards. If you win from a social media contest, you won't need to claim the pass to get the rewards. Your address will already be within the snapshot. So that will be whitelisted to claim the rewards. So you won't need to claim the pass. The pass will be separate. Sand rewards will also be on Polygon, whereas the Alpha Pass itself will be on ETH. The raffle will be the same as last time. The raffle draw will happen. You'll be able to get the pass, and that way the snapshot will take when that happens, and you can get the alpha pass there, with the SAM rewards also being on Polygon and being able to claim those. Just double checking. So Yes, the snapshot on raffle day will include the following people. Everyone who was whitelisted to claim an alpha pass but did not claim it. Everyone who has a pass in their wallet. So someone who's claimed a pass and sold it won't be in a snapshot. So it means people are not forced to claim the pass to claim the sand, which, which was the case in Season 2.
I closed the giveaway.
Thank you.
And I am just going to do the forms, so I might be quiet for a bit.
That's fine. That passes. I have 1 and 2. No, Hoddle, it's 4 back in Alpha Season 3. Back in Alpha Season 2, if you won a pass, like an Alpha 2 pass during the contests, you had to have claimed that pass to get the rewards based on how they did the snapshot. For Alpha Season 3, you don't need to worry about that. You will be whitelisted. Obviously, the KYC still applies to claim your rewards, but you won't need to claim the pass to get your rewards this time. Oxdoy, thank you ever so much. So contest winners won't receive passes anymore. No. You can still claim the pass. That will be up to you. You can still claim the pass, but your address will already be whitelisted. So there won't be a snapshot taken for contest winners like the way it was done before. There's no date. It's like if you won a contest and they've got your address, that address is going to be already implemented to a set of whitelists to be able to claim the prize. But obviously KYC to be able to claim the prize. Oh, Captain Spaulding, what's up? There wasn't a previous home screen. Oh, what looks like Panda's screen, huh? I'm totally confused now. Sorry. They win and sell the pass. If they win on a contest and they sell the pass, then they won't be able to claim the prize because they would have claimed the pass. Don't worry about that. No.
Sorry.
I feel like people are getting really confused now. No. So if you claim the pass, then that will then snapshot it in a different way as somebody who's claimed the pass rather than just being on there. It will be fine. Don't worry. It's not going to be, you don't need to worry like, oh, people are going to claim it and then sell it and still get the rewards. No. But we'll see how it works. It will be fine. Right, anyway, sorry V, what were you gonna say?
I was going to ask if we should do the roll since we're almost towards the end of the stream.
Yes. Give me 1 second to just do this.
Absolutely.
And we'll do a little thing on that in a minute. And then I need to quickly import hierarchy. Oh, don't you hate it when you've placed someone somewhere and you can't remember where you've placed it?
Yes.
Because I have done that for me. I don't know where I placed me. I think I placed me here? Yes. But let's get rid of the backpack for this one. And we'll change the outfit to a more summery outfit.
Oh, tank top works.
Yeah, I might just change the colour of it though.
Yeah.
But I
You
think
could just do the outfit
everything
you were
is
wearing that day.
yeah, everything is the right size though. Look, those rocks in the rock pool are pretty like some of them are a little bit big, but we can make that work. My hair color's beautiful. Thank you. I am sure your hair is beautiful too. Right. What number are we going up to?
Right. We are going up to 66, from 2 to 66.
Not 69?
Unfortunately. Missed opportunity, I know.
Was there any shame bells?
There was one person
For
who
shame!
had like 8 entries or something.
For shame, person. Ha. Right. Let's generate a winner! Number 23.
23.
Number
Let's see if they've won before.
24. So this is what you guys are winning. This is the weapon crate. It is a common weapon crate. Nothing too fancy, just a free thing that I'm giving you guys. Fairly versatile. Does have an animation as well. The weapons sort of do a little wiggle move. Just in case you wanted to make it something where within a radius, if somebody walks within a certain radius, you could have it trigger the animation to turn on to say, hey, something might be in here, and you could put like a special drop inside of it. Got a question. Say we make an asset that's 100 faces. If we bring it into Game Maker and bury half of it inside the landscape, are those hidden faces also counted? Yes.
They are indeed.
Yes, they're counted. Why would they not be counted?
Oh, we've got a winner. Did we announce the winner who has not won before?
Yes, let's announce the winner who has not won before.
Over on Twitch, we've got Gator Not XID.
Okay.
I'm going to post that.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I said that right. Yeah, you've won an NFT weapon crate. I can talk right now. Congratulations.
Oh, Maxie, you were arguing with someone. Maxie, I hope you were on my side with that. Gator Not Zid. Well done. GG's on the win. You get yourself a weapon crate. I will most likely be sending a bunch of stuff out either at the very end of this month or at the very start of August. That's not a sorry, Hoddle. Sorry.
Yeah.
But no, if you create an asset that has, how many did you say, 100 faces, and then you hid half of it underground level, the asset itself, still weirdly enough, will still have 100 faces. So yes, it will still have 100 faces. Those faces are not hidden. They count. They count. Which is also why we do not have transparency in assets on the animator and modeler, only terrain blocks because of how that's calculated, but we can't do transparency on here because if we did, it would count every single voxel as having 6 faces for every transparent voxel you have. So your assets would be ridiculously faced. Hugely faced. Tom Voxel, no, because, so I do get what you're saying with the, it would suck if somebody spent a lot of time working on their assets and in the end Panda decides it's not a good fit for my game. So the briefing is fairies. Anything sort of woodland fairy-esque, I would be fairly fair, like I am with multiple contests, as long as it seems to fit that aesthetic, regardless of whether it's my aesthetic. If I look at it and go, yes, that to me does look like it belongs in a fairy world or within a fairy-esque aesthetic. And I will also do plenty of Googling of different styles, like I do with every contest, like I did with the Easter themed contest we did. I looked at multiple different regions around the world as to how they celebrate Easter, just in case a different country submitted something where if I look at it and go, oh, that doesn't really seem very Eastery to me, but for potentially Thailand or India, that could be a very Easter thing that they do over there. So I will make sure to have a broad sense, and even if it doesn't overly fit my aesthetic, it does somewhat need to, but then it's the same as the Dead Mouse contest, where you just had to create a Dead Mouse themed asset, and he got to choose his aesthetic. Yes, it will suck if people spend time, but also it's a good way for you to spend time creating and learning and honing your skills. So I get it, but I will also, because I know how long it can take to do these sort of assets, I will be very broad in what I will allow. A chipmunk as an avatar / NPC. I mean, are you on about like Alvin in the Chipmunks? You could legit just make a chipmunk if you want. Don't put it in an outfit and make it look like Alvin or Theodore or what's the other one, V? Can you remember? Simon. Simon, I sang it in my head. Right now, I just sang it in my head. I was like, right, what is it? Theodore. Right, anyway. Can anyone make a chipmunk avatar for me? Okay, so you can't... So nobody can make an avatar for you. You can make an NPC, which you can then turn into a custom avatar. Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, I scrolled up. Your attack... Yeah, a helicopter is not a fairy, and that would just not be accepted. But for anybody here during the stream that would like to know generally the sort of aesthetic I am looking most for is woodland, nature, fairy aesthetic. So a very traditional, natural, fairy woodland thing. There we go. Yeah, no, there's not going to be a helicopter transformed into a fair. How would that work in my game? It's set in a medieval fantasy world. Yes, you can have a link to the contest, which I have closed. Does anybody have the link to Sandbox Pandonia? There we go. Here is the Medium article. And this is it. It is also in the announcements in the hashtag VoxEdit announcements for the contest. Panda, any info on Season 3? Season 3 will start at some point in August. There has been no verified 100% official start date, even though certain people have said a date. Which I can neither confirm nor deny whether that date has been the one that has been scheduled to start. But we also had a date in July scheduled to start, and it had to be pushed to August to make sure that we are bringing you games that actually work. Weirdly enough, we kind of want games to work that you're going to be playing. Oddly, like, you know, weirdly enough, we want it to be a good experience for people. But yeah, this is the contest. This is the contest. I put a link. This is the contest.
Comes to those who wait.
Yeah, but and there's a few things. I mean, you can go to VoxEdit Twitter, not VoxEdit Twitter, Sandbox Twitter. And there's a little video that will play that will show you some things. We're gonna have ethos points, which you will gain, and I can neither confirm nor deny / technically I did confirm on my stream that potentially harder quests will give you more points. Potentially, maybe. Can neither confirm nor deny, but I did confirm that this could be a thing. So yeah, it's just not a normal fairy, I guess. I mean, you can make a normal fairy, Luna. It's the overall general aesthetic I am mostly looking for is a woodland, natural fairy-esque type thing. You can use, if you want to make a fairy, it doesn't need to be a fairy, it can be any type of asset, but you can do anything that you think would look good in a fantasy woodland-esque area of my game.
You're very much in doubt about what a woodland fairy would look like. You could just Google woodland fairy and you get a lot of nice results for kind of naturey looking fairies and get some inspiration from there.
But I'm also not, as mentioned a few minutes ago, I'm not going to be overly strict with, does this 100% fit my aesthetic? I will also base it on how actually good the asset itself is. Now, obviously something to, like, it is for my game. This is going to be for my game. And as mentioned, right here, by submitting your entry, you agree that if you are part of the top 3 winners, your creations will be used in the Pandonia game experience. And on the form itself, not only does it mention this, but right down here, where it makes sure that you do, like, you need to read this. This is something that you have to read. It's, you know, it's got an asterisk there. You need to say yes. So I accept that if my asset wins in top 3, I will be giving the VoxEdit files to PandaPops to be used within the game Pandonia, and once the assets are minted, all 3 winners will receive all 3 assets, so they'll be airdropped to you on top of the contest prizes. So you're going to get sand as a prize, you're going to get NFTs off of me as a prize, as well as when they do get minted, you will get them airdropped, and there'll be communication between me and the top 3 winners within the description box, where your name will be credited in the description, however you choose, whether you want it to be your Sandbox username, whether you want it to be a social media name, whatever name you choose for it to be there. So yeah, we'll communicate that, and that will be in the description. So when people look at that asset, they will know it has been made by you. So yes. If you win, you got paid for it. Yeah. So yeah, you get the sand as a prize, you get NFTs as a prize, and then you also, all 3 of the top winners will also get airdropped when they are minted, all 3 of those as well. Never seen a fat fairy as well before, like to see one. I mean, that could be interesting. But yeah, like I said, I do have an idea in mind of an aesthetic, but also I'm not going to be super strict. It's going, people who make good assets will go through to voting. Yes, of course it can be male, Tom Voxel. Yes, no, you can make a video one. It's because I just saw Jazz Wolf put video right above that. Yes, it could be male. Can make a male one. Who else?
I was wondering what you meant by a video one.
Yeah, no. I mean, subjective, I guess. Like, you could make an elf with wings, sure. But usually, the elves don't use... Do elves have wings? Oh, now I'm questioning everything I know about elves. No, elves don't have wings. I don't
think they do.
No. I
haven't seen them.
No, I think fairies are generally a little bit meaner than elves. Elves generally have a friendly nature, whereas fairies can be mean. In my game, they're not mean in my game. But I mean, if you want to make a mischievous elf or fairy, if you want to make a mischievous fairy, a mischievous looking fairy, then I could definitely implement that if it wins. How does the airdrop work? Is an airdrop thing appear in your wallet? So yeah, what will happen? But one, I want to state as well, I do not know when these will get minted, because they won't get minted until it moves to Polygon at the very least. But when it does get minted to Polygon, I will already have contact with you via email. I will confirm your wallets, and then they will get sent to your wallets. It's like, no, leprechauns aren't like male fairies. A leprechaun is a totally different thing. Oh, these people want to make me angry. They want to trigger me.
Ice Pilot has some very creative names, I can see.
Ice Pilot always have creative ideas.
Yes, indeed.
Right, was there anything else we had? Like, I was like, don't let me forget these things. The VoxEdit Gitbook. Right, guys, yeah. I'm going to share the VoxEdit Gitbook. This has loads of super helpful information for you guys. I am sharing the one that mentions about how to enter for contests, but there are lots of other useful pages to work your way through, lots of helpful things. Sizing Guide has probably some of the best to help you build with, like, some good within Sandbox. It's good stuff. It'll build good stuff. Out loud anymore, she has to screen them first. Now, that's not fair. I just sometimes don't see a Ice Pilot. I still do the same as just read. Where's the sunburn? Right, no, she's going to get sunburnt. So let's change this. I was wearing like a white top, but I think I'm gonna just change it to like a light blue. No, like a turquoise. And the straps were much thinner, so she's going to gain a sunburn.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You're gonna make red voxels appear.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And also, just a note, we are kind of
yeah, we're at
yeah,
we're at the end. We're at the end.
But let's finish up the panda, I think.
Yeah. We're not gonna do like a whole lot to her. We're just gonna change her top and give her
maybe not long trousers.
No. I definitely wasn't wearing long trousers.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I would have overheated. I already felt like I was overheating, so I definitely would have mini collapsed.
Oh no, that would have not been nice.
No, I don't deal with heat very well, weirdly enough.
I used to really like heat a long time ago. But
really?
Something happened to me and then I was just like, nope. Never going outside when it's hot.
Did you get burnt?
No, it's actually, I think it was because my husband moved here and he hates the heat, which is funny because he's from India. You would have thunk that he was used to it, but he hates the heat. And he just kind of didn't want to go out when it was hot, and somewhere along the line I became like him. So I don't like the heat either.
That's interesting.
And now I can't stand it. Yeah.
No, I'm not done. I'll be done in 2 minutes, Kai.
You adapt to the people you live with, I think.
I agree. I definitely think you do. Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3, and then we need to move this. 1. Done it too much. There. Right, cool. And then I just need to extend this to make it a skirt.
Ice Pilot is saying you don't read his messages out loud anymore. She has to screen them first. That is correct. And I'm the same.
I barely screen them though. I'm awful. I barely do that.
You have read them out loud and gotten surprised a few times.
A few times.
A few times. Many times.
Just a few.
A dark figure on YouTube is asking, would you guys ever consider doing VoxEdit asset review? Like look at VoxEdit assets submitted and give advice on them.
Yeah.
That really it sounds like a good idea as well.
That's something. Stop it, you little thing. Go. You're not. No, it's bedtime. Yeah, I'm hungry.
Ice Pilot. She went over it 5 minutes ago. I don't know where I was. I was probably looking at something else to do with the screen, the screen, and I missed it.
What did I go over?
That. His replies and how you have to screen them first. I'm guessing.
Okay, skirt's looking better. I'll still do that. The Panda Oldie went over, But Fee's doing her thing. Would you guys? Yeah. So a dark figure. I started somewhat doing that. In fact, no. Technically, I can because as having mod verification on the Sandbox site, even if the only way I can't see it is if you set it to private. So you will always have to just set it as safe to draft. But I can 100% look at your assets if they're safe to draft, and you just send me a link. So yeah, I would love to do that. I also wanted to start doing that for contests. Usually, I mean, for my contest is only for a week long, so I don't know if we'll have enough time. Potentially, maybe on Thursday. What time? How many days do you have on Thursday? So if I did it on Thursday on my channel, which is PandaPops90 on Twitch, PandaPops on DLive, and PandaPops on YouTube. If I do it on Thursday, you guys will still have 3 days. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. On Thursday, I will block out 1 hour to do VoxEdit review for contests, for my contest, and where I will review what you've been creating and give you feedback. But yeah, I do want to make it a thing. So kinematics on here does not work. In fact, in First Kinematics, we are actually told on the creator not to use it because it does not work properly. So I don't use it. I don't use it because it doesn't work properly. So I don't use it, sorry. And I've done part of, let's just do this leg, and then we'll do her trousers. In fact, I'll work on her off stream. But otherwise, we'll finish her off next week, when hopefully I won't have a sunburn next week. That'll be nice.
And you can remind yourself of how you did have a sunburn and remember to put on sun lotion.
I did that today. I've barely been outside. I've taken the dog outside, but I haven't done anything else with going outside and stayed as covered up as humanly possible. But yeah, I've barely been outside, barely done anything. Yeah, so we got half a leg, we got a skirt, a little black skirt. I was technically wearing a black skirt yesterday. I was wearing a white top, but we've changed it to turquoise. And I'll show you guys how I'm going to add the sunburn. I'm going to make sure that I show you how I add the sunburn. But I will get the little rock pool sorted. I'll add some like little crabs and something in there. Yeah. But generally, this is what a rock pool's like. It's basically a body of water with rocks around it, where you could find things like starfish, crabs, like sea snails, barnacles, other little things.
Yeah.
Will it be equipment? No, the sunburn is not going to be equipment. This is legit going to be... This is an asset that is going to have multiple animations. I also need to basically delete all of these animations off of here because that's just not needed. So every single one of these, the quickest way I go about deleting these animations is, and I can show you that because this will be important for people. So go out of it, and then we're going to finish because we're at 15:15, so we're overrunning. But what you do is you go to where your VoxEdit stuff is stored. And we go to Monday stream, we go to Burnt Panda Rock Pool, and we go right here. So we've got attack, and then I scroll down, that's idle 1. I'm going to keep idle 1, in case. Why is there so many? Crouch idle 1, there's too many idle 1s.
Yeah, the first one is crawl idle.
Yeah. It is, so isn't it? Crawl.
Select that one.
I just need normal idle. Where's normal idle? Right, here we go. Idle 01, idle 02. Where's just idle? Because there's one where it's just idle. Right, we'll just get rid of these. Delete. Try to see where it is. Right, I'll go from bottom up. Warrior, warrior, warrior. Block, chase, heavy detection. So walk and all that can be deleted. Pull, swim, swim, swim. T, talk, taunt, thrust. We don't need panda thrusting. There it is. Burnt panda idle. Beautiful. Stend, delete. And then we can go up here, dance all the way to all the way there. There, lovely. Exit, go back into it, and we got idle and we got idle 01 right here.
Oh, that's really useful.
Yeah.
This was something I didn't know. Thanks for that.
No, that's hashtag. Oh no! Oh, I just realised what I said. I said.
That was why I was laughing before.
Ah.
I knew Ice Pilot was gonna be all over that.
So let's say we sent you a creation and you gave us feedback. Can we send you it? Yeah. If you Archie Flew, I would say if you've completed it and you want to get a submission in, then yes, submit it. The only thing we say is don't do multiple of the same submissions. For me, a multiple would be the exact same submission with little to no iteration, more than 4 to 5 times. If I basically see the same asset that you've submitted 4 times with 0 iterations, then I'd be like, okay, you're spamming. So that's not like, no, void, computer says no. But if you create something, you submit it, and potentially maybe some people think, oh, did it submit? So some people send it twice. I'm fine with that. If I see the same submission twice or 3 times, I'm like, okay, maybe you forgot. If I see someone submitted it twice and then submitted one with iterations, that's fine. Absolutely fine. But yeah, actually, if you want to submit and then you message me going, hey, it's Thursday, can you look at my asset? And I give you feedback and you want to do iterations, resend it for sure. That's absolutely no problem. I can submit my idea 100 different ways. I'm definitely winning. Candidly, if it is almost the... So what I do draw the line at is, let's say you created a fairy with the main color being green. You created a green looking fairy, and then you created almost the exact same fairy, but you changed everything to blue and submitted that one. And then you did the exact same fairy, but you recolored it to red. And then you did the exact same fairy, but did orange and maybe added a flower to the hair. Potentially, you're running the risk of me going, no, you're spamming an entry that you've just recolored numerous times. So, no.
I do think she was joking, but yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Well, no, I know Candidly's joking, but also I definitely know some people will see that and think, oh, yeah. So no, but yeah. Also, yeah, shh, Luna, don't tell anyone. That's my fairy collection. That's 100. That's just what I planned on doing. That. Shh, no, don't ruin it. But no, you could have an idea of a couple of fairies and you want to submit all 3, and as long as they are varied enough, obviously sending multiples in is fine. Often to prevent things from happening by others, yes, which is good because it makes me go, please don't do that, and then other people hear me say, please don't do that. Right, guys, thank you ever so much for this amazing stream. This has been great fun. Sorry that we didn't get too much done, but I did show you guys how to make some rocks. We talked about rock pools. I showed you how you could delete animations super quickly instead of going through them one by one, which a lot of people do. We looked at my sunburn, which is slowly looking like it's getting worse on camera, when in reality it's exactly the same. It's always just horrible. Showed you a dog. You guys got to see the dog. And yeah, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you guys are in the metaverse. Goodbye from me, and
goodbye from me. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.